Hello and welcome to New Horizons, a regular commentary on all things migration at Migration ETC, a podcast where we explore migration opportunities, challenges, and what it really takes to start a new life abroad. Today, we're focusing on one of the most attractive visa options for skilled professionals moving to France, the Talent Passport. If you're highly skilled, an entrepreneur, or a researcher, this visa could be your gateway to living and working in France with long-term stability. In this episode, we will break down everything you need to know, that is, who qualifies for the Talent Passport, the legal requirements, the step-by-step application process, how long it takes, and of course, the challenges and benefits of making the move. If you've ever thought about relocating to France for work or business, this is the episode for you. So let's get started. The Talent Passport is a multi-year residence permit that allows highly skilled professionals, researchers, entrepreneurs, and investors to live and work in France for up to 4 years. Unlike standard work visas, which often require annual renewals, the Talent Passport offers long-term stability, making it a great option for those looking to establish themselves in France. So, who qualifies for the Talent Passport? The French government has outlined specific categories under which professionals can apply. For example, there is the highly skilled employees and executives category. If you have a work contract for at least 1 year with a minimum salary of 41,933 euros per year, you may qualify for this category. It is ideal for engineers, IT professionals, and senior executives working in multinational companies. The second category is for researchers and scientists. If you've been hired by a research institution or university in France, you can apply under this category. It's popular among PhD holders and researchers in innovation and technology. The third category is entrepreneurs and startup founders. If you're launching an innovative business in France and have financial backing, you may qualify under this category. You'll need to prove that your business project is economically viable and beneficial to the French economy. The fourth category is investors. If you're investing at least 300,000 euros in a business or project in France and plan to create jobs, you can apply as an investor. And finally, the fifth category is for artists and cultural professionals. If you're an artist, writer, filmmaker, or creative professional working on a long-term project in France, then this may be the category for you to qualify for the Talent Passport visa. Each of these categories has its own eligibility criteria, but the main idea behind the Talent Passport is to attract professionals who will contribute to France's economy and workforce. Now that we've covered the categories and who may qualify under each category, let's look into the other requirements. To qualify for a Talent Passport visa, you need to prepare a strong application package that can include a valid job offer or business plan. If you're applying as an employee, you must have a work contract with a French company for at least 1 year with a salary above the required threshold. If you're an entrepreneur, you'll need to submit a detailed business plan and financial projections. Another requirement is proof of qualifications. If you're applying as a highly skilled professional, you may need to provide copies of your degrees, professional certifications, or letters of experience. If your profession is regulated in France, you may also need to get your qualifications recognized before applying. Financial stability is another requirement. Entrepreneurs and investors must show that they have enough capital to sustain their business in France. Similarly, freelancers must demonstrate consistent income streams. Since you won't have immediate access to France's public healthcare system, you must have private health insurance until your residence permit is approved. And last but not least, since you're a non-EU foreigner wanting to come into France, you must also submit a clean police clearance certificate from your country of residence. So what about the process and timelines for these applications? The application process for the Talent Passport generally follows 3 main stages. Stage 1 consists of arranging the required documents and submission of the application. This can take 1 to 2 months. You'll need to apply through the French consulate in your home country or online through the France Visas portal. Stage 2 is the visa processing, which can also take 1 to 2 months. If approved, you'll receive a Talent Passport visa, which allows you to enter France and begin the next step. Stage 3, or the final stage, is your arrival in France and residency registration. This stage 2 can take 1 to 2 months. This involves a mandatory registration with the local prefecture to receive your multi-year residence permit. You may also need to attend an integration appointment, depending on your visa category. In total, the process can take 3 to 6 months, so it does require quite a bit of planning and organization. If your case is genuine, all the documents are in order, and your application is filled out properly, you should have a smooth sail. Let us now also look into some common challenges that you may face in the course of your application as well as settlement in France. One major challenge is navigating French bureaucracy. The application process can be slow, and immigration offices sometimes require additional documents, which can delay your approvals. Another key issue is the language barrier. While many multinational companies use English, daily life, networking, and dealing with government offices will require some level of French. If you plan to move to France, you should start learning and brushing upon your French well in advance. France can also be quite an expensive place to live. The cost of living in major cities like Paris, Lyon, and Marseille can be particularly high, so ensuring financial security before moving is crucial. And finally, even with a talent passport, securing a job or setting up a business in a new country takes time. It's therefore highly advisable to research the job market and business climate before making the move. So yes, there are linguistic and financial challenges with some prior planning. But there are also various benefits associated with the talent passport. First, unlike most standard work visas that require annual renewals, the talent passport visa allows you to stay in France for up to 4 years. This gives you a visa status security that is rare. The talent passport visa also allows you to benefit from world-class healthcare, employment protection, and retirement benefits, which is not available with most other visa categories. Schengen mobility is another huge advantage. With a talent passport visa, you can travel freely within the Schengen zone of around 28 countries for both business and leisure. And last but not least, there's a clear pathway to permanent residency and citizenship under this visa category. After 5 years of continuous residence, you can apply for a carte de résident, which is permanent residency. If you plan to stay long-term, you can even apply for French citizenship, which grants you full EU rights. So, is the talent passport worth it? If you're a highly skilled professional, an entrepreneur, or an investor, the answer is most probably yes. It provides an easier and more stable pathway to long-term residence and citizenship in France, while opening many doors to career and business opportunities. However, it's important to be well prepared. Make sure you meet all the legal requirements, get your documents in order, and consult an immigration expert if needed. That's it for today's episode of New Horizons at Migration ETC. If you found the episode helpful, make sure to share it and subscribe to our podcast and YouTube channel for more such insights on global migration. Until next time, here's to new beginnings and brighter futures.
Please note that content of this video and podcast is for informational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice. If you are considering migration, please seek advice from a qualified legal professional. Thank you for watching and keep visiting us for more migration-related news, interviews, and commentaries.